In spring of last year, we received notification from one of the local law enforcement that there was a bad storm coming in, completely devastated the district and the town. Every roof we had, whether it was composite, shingle, or metal, was completely destroyed. I've had a relationship with Parsons over the last several years, and they've done some work for us on our elementary school recently, about 5 years ago, and we really liked the work they did, and so I knew that they were a company that would be quick to respond and be able to handle the significant amount of damage that we had take place. And as I said, I'm very pleased with what they did on the elementary school. You know, it was awesome. I can't say enough about Roger. I was actually on the phone with Roger during the hailstorm Sunday night. I'd called him to let him know that I'd be calling him in the morning. And without hesitation, he informed me that he'd be on his way. Within 18 hours, Roger was on the roof. And I was very concerned about our elementary school. We could see significant leaking already beginning to occur. And within a few minutes, Roger had negotiated an emergency response. And so within 36 hours, we were already starting emergency repairs to stop the leaking, the damage that was occurring at the elementary, and that was tremendous. The Dulo-last system is great. I talked to our insurance adjuster, and I queried him quite a bit because I was concerned as much damage as we had, and he assured me that this was a once-in-a-lifetime storm and nothing could have withstood that. And he highly recommended the Dulo-last system, and something I've been very pleased with. You know, we liked it when we first put it on because of the energy savings. I mean, as soon as we put it on, we could detect that the building was definitely easier to cool and heat. So it was just easier to put on. That was probably the key, and having the insurance company and Roger and everybody sitting down in one room, and they actually negotiated all the prices at one time, and so we could get started. We had total devastation, and this was April, and I was really worried about even getting school started the next year. But again, knowing Parsons had the infrastructure in place to handle the job, because it was not just that we were going to need Dulo-last roofs. We had composite shingles, we had metal, we had sloped roofs, we had flat roofs, we had housing roofs, you name it. We had all these different dynamics that took place, and I was really confident that Parsons would be able to handle whatever it is. So it was great. Stuart himself came up and visited with us and sat down with the main insurance guy, and they're able to work it through. And in fact, I think for the most part, Parsons actually came in under what the insurance was willing to pay on a lot of things, so they were a very good value. And one of the reasons that I wanted to go with Parsons was knowing that they could get on the job and on the task as quickly as possible. Roofing still occurred throughout the school year, and it was great. There was no disruption, no issues with the kids, no issues. In fact, I did not receive one complaint from a teacher or anything, and you know, when they needed to, they worked on the weekends to avoid situations with the kids and the teachers, and so, you know, that kind of flexibility you just don't get anywhere else. I mean, the difference between Parsons and everybody else I've worked with is quality and personal relationship. I mean, their willingness, like I said, having Stuart willing to come out and sit down and work through this problem to not just put a roof on, but to take it from beginning to end. I mean, every aspect from dealing with the emergency roof and getting that on within such a short amount of time, it was just a total project approach. You know, they held my hand with the insurance company. They got the emergency repairs done. They were able to work with us with the kids, their schedules, whatever. They were able to get on it quickly, and they finished quickly. It was not something that drug on forever. They worked quick, and they did a good job, and I'm very pleased. So it's just a total, I don't know what the word is, just a total encompassing family atmosphere. They don't just finish the roof, they keep following up. And if there are ever issues, you know, they continue to deal with them and fix them and work with us. So, you know, over the 29 years I've been in this business and worked with roofers, I've never found anybody that's taken care of district or kids as well as Parsons, and I certainly wouldn't. You know, if any time possible, I will always stick with Parsons, and I will always recommend them. In fact, I do now. I've had that conversation a number of times because, again, it's just such a comprehensive approach to helping. You know, it allowed me to focus on educating kids. I didn't have to worry about roofing. I knew it was in good hands.